detectives.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. It's a pretty afternoon here in Berlin. Welcome to the stream of Mystery Lounge.
Yes, Mystery Lounge 1. So today, detectives, we are going to watch the first season of Mystery Lounge. It was launched in 2020. I was not here yet at Wuga, but Dario was. And Dario was in the videos themselves, right?
I was. Yes, I was. Yes. I want to say that I figured it all out, but we're going to see together who figured it out. And I was here. I had the pleasure of starring in this beautiful mystery and together with this little guy here. And yes, it was a really, really great time all together. It was a small crew because we shot during the Corona lockdown that we're all familiar with.
Yes, of course.
Yes, thankfully we're past that. But yes, it was a small crew. We had the hotel all to ourselves. Probably that's the reason why we could afford such a wonderful location that you're going to see in a few minutes. And yes, it was a really rewarding experience, yes.
So the Mystery Lounge, Murder Must Fall, is a series divided in 4 episodes. We are going to watch them all today. They are around 4 to 5 minutes, so this live event is not going to be that long, but still, prepare your popcorn. I already have mine here.
Mine too.
Maybe some beverages so you can relax, and then we can enjoy this time together.
Roger.
Also, we are going to have some behind-the-scene informations from Dario, of course.
Because I was there.
Yes.
True. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I'm full of anecdotes. It's story time with Grandpa Dario here. Just pull up a chair, and we're gonna go over a few funny details of these videos. First and foremost, I wanted to say hello and check who's there. Should we do that?
Of course. I noticed there's people from all over the place. I saw some fellow Brazilians. Oi, tudo bem? I saw people from all over the U.S. as well, all over the United States, Michigan, Texas, Maine, Florida, like a lot of people from all over the place. So that's very nice.
Yeah, there's also Daniela, buongiorno. Yeah. See, Brazilian for Rodrigo, Italiani per me. And so we see also from South Africa, Henriette, hello, welcome to the stream from Colorado, Michaela. Nice. Hello, welcome to the show, Andrea. Hello there. Oh my God, so much. A lot
of people are watching.
From Alabama, Sandy from Alabama, and also Oregon.
Pennsylvania. So from Germany as well.
From Germany. Guten Abend.
Yes, we have some Germans as well. So yes, this stream is going to be in English. We do have all these videos, all these episodes with subtitles on 8 languages, but we always make a lot of subtitles, so you can check them later. But for this one, we are going to speak in English. It will be too much to have live translations and everything, so we cannot do that, unfortunately. And the reason we are having this watch party together is because next week, we are going to have Mystery Lounge 2. The sequel is coming up. Yes.
What?
So,
very, very happy about that.
Yes. Yeah, on the 21st of February, on Tuesday, please check out our social media and also here on YouTube already. Like and subscribe so you can watch more. And lastly, I would like also to have a shout out to our Wugas, to our friends, to our colleagues that are probably watching, maybe in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, yes. They're just around the corner here watching. Hey, bye. Hello, guys. Really, really happy that you're here. Who's there? Let's see if they can write something in the chat and let us know they're there. Maybe nobody's watching. I don't know. We did put some popcorn there to entice them a little bit. So let's see if we got some love from the.
Let's start.
I have a question. Are you part of this Mystery Lounge?
Yes. Kind of. It's a mystery.
Okay, the new Mystery Lounge. Okay, yes. But first maybe let's focus on the first one. Let's give us some anecdotes, and then maybe we can. Are you sure about this? An invitation in the detective lounge at this time of night? With the storm brewing?
I know, it's everything I ever wanted. Now, let's go meet our mysterious host. Dario, April, welcome. So glad you can finally join us. Any chance June will be making it?
Sorry, dude. She's off in a big case. She won't be back for a week at least.
Oh well, we can get started then. Take a look around you, detectives. You're surrounded by the finest minds of the land. Tonight, you will face the ultimate mystery. The mystery of...
Could somebody please switch on a light? My night vision is not as good as it used to be.
By Jack's beard.
He's dead. There's a dead body on the ground.
Oh, great detective work. Now, how many fingers am I holding up?
What happened? It beats me, but it's obviously foul play.
Fowl is right. There sure are a lot of feathers.
Did anyone see how this happened to him?
We're in the dark as much as you two. 1 second he was talking, and the next...
Blammo. The lights go out, and he's dead.
And it had to happen before dinner.
A murderer had to be pretty confident to kill someone in a room full of detectives.
Not if they thought they could get away with it because they were above suspicion.
I don't like your tone, bucko. And who invited you two here anyway?
We're here on behalf of June Parker, I'll have you know. She handpicked us herself.
Shouldn't we be calling the police?
Where on heavens have all these feathers come from?
You think someone tried to smother him?
Is this your kid? Because I don't know that I'd have brought my kid here.
Hey, back off, Grams. I've seen my fair share of dead bodies, thank you very much.
Seriously, are you all crazy? Am I the only one that can see the dead body with a mouthful of feathers here?
Does anyone know whether there's any ducks around here? Or an aviary?
Mr. Talbot keeps an aviary in the island, but...
Now there you have it. This man Talbot did it. Now that's solved. I'll be turning in for the night.
A little quick to point the finger at the guy who can't defend himself.
Yeah, and you do seem to know an awful lot about birds.
It's called detective work, my dear. While you're brushing up on yours, I'll be taking a well-earned nap on my chaise longue.
But you barely looked at the crime scene.
I say we all turn in. It's not as if he's going to be any deader in the morning.
You're in a rush to get out of here, and the kid's losing it.
Feathers, a closed room, detectives, ducks.
We're never gonna figure out this whodunit if we can't stay focused.
A little pick-me-up would help us solve this case.
Pick me up, that's a great idea. Let's ask the community to serve drinks in the cafe. Then we'll have all the energy we need to solve this case in no time.
These people, the community? How'd I miss that? What do you know? Hello there.
Great idea, April. That'll re-energize us for sure.
I could really...
Wow.
And we're back. How did you like that first
That was
episode?
very, very cool. I loved all the characters, and they are all coming back, right, for Mystery Lounge too.
They're all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all there. I'm there, April's there, and all these detectives are there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've noticed, the three different detectives have distinctive signature look.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Do they remind you of anybody, dear detectives?
Yeah, maybe
That's
Peggy
okay.
Lane looks a little bit like Nancy Drew, perhaps, something like that.
That was the inspiration.
And who's
correct.
Romano then?
Romano, let's ask the community. Detectives, what do you think Romano is inspired on?
Mm-hmm. And Mrs. Marbles has a very strong Agatha Christie kind of energy to her.
She is inspired by Miss Marple
I
from Agatha
see.
Christie.
There you go.
Correct. Let's see if the community's in the meantime answering about Romano.
Mm-hmm.
Romano's inspired. Yeah.
By whom?
By Colombo.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes, Colombo. So we have Romano, who's he's. I see them as the three distinctive professional stages of life. There's the eager kid wanting to prove herself, and Romano, so he's in mid-age, and he's got it figured out, but also he doesn't take criticism so well. And and then there's Marbles. You know, she's done it all, she's solved it all, and now she's fine. And she's relaxed, and she's really.
She wants something to snack,
yes,
like we do.
She wants to snack. She's helped solve a lot of cases. We know what she's done. with this one, let's see. Who do you think is going to solve and crack this case?
And I also
detectives?
really enjoy watching you and April on this episode. April, I think she was very excited about something going on. Actually, she was very hyped, and you were kind of the voice of reason. Like when everybody was already losing their minds a little bit, you pull everyone down. Come on, guys, we need to focus. We need to solve this.
We're completely out of character there, because I am never the voice of reason. I can't hold the map straight. I always get lost. I'm confused all the time. So I don't really have the voice of reason and hold it too well. And April's never so excited about a murder, never been.
Yeah, I guess. But that's acting, right?
Definitely.
Course.
We've done our best. We tried our best at least. And so we've been, of course, portraying ourselves, but in a very caricature way. So we hope that the first episode was enjoyable. And
for me, it was.
Yeah.
And who was MacGuffin? I feel I know him, but he never appeared on any other videos.
You've seen him. You've seen him on the second iteration of Mystery Lounge. He's Ronnie.
Of course.
Yes.
He's from the crew, right? Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Ronnie's the guy that took care of the lighting. I mean, everything that you see there is so well lit thanks to Ronnie. Ronnie, mwah, if you're watching, we love you. Thank you so much for also portraying MacGuffin. There's a reason for that, because as we mentioned, it was a small crew, and in the end we realized we didn't have a MacGuffin. So
I see.
Ronnie stepped up and said, "I'm gonna be your MacGuffin," and we accepted the offer.
Yes, because we did have the same team helping us filming the second iteration of Mystery Lounge. I was there, and I met them all over there as well.
We love Jacob. We love you. We love you, Fabi, as well. Jacob's our director behind the camera, and Fabi also, who took care of the sound, always so beautifully. If you can hear our voices there so crispy, it's because thanks to Fabi as well. And these three are really, really are in our hearts. And we say hello and send you a hug if you're watching.
Where it was filmed.
Lee, this series was filmed in a hotel here in Berlin. It was a very beautiful location.
Yeah, the building itself looked really wonderful, and it's interesting because everything was filmed in the same room, right? So let's move to the second episode.
Let's see.
And let's see what happens next.
Enough of this dawdling. We've got a murder to solve.
Whoever did it sure ruffled some feathers.
Whoever they were a strange bird. I mean, come on. Who murders someone by smothering them with a duck?
Yeah, it's not the smartest murder I've had to solve.
I can't think with this cold. Where's that gust coming from?
This door was closed when we all came in. They only opened from the inside.
You think someone let the murderer in?
We're out.
The murderer turns out the lights. They only have a moment to think, so they go back to the door to find their accomplice.
The bird.
The bird. Not the bird, the person holding the bird. They grab the weapon, smother MacGuffin with it, and then release it back into the wild.
So you're suggesting one of us, aided by this bird handler, brought MacGuffin to a feathery end?
Really? Because if someone tried to choke me with a bird, I would have struggled more.
Dario's right. There would be microabrasions all around his face where the perp rubbed the duck in.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he put up much of a fight.
No markings? Like it came out of nowhere.
Why is his hand like that? Is he holding something?
I'm sure the second part of the note is around here somewhere.
Pull yourself together, child. Show some professionalism.
Let me see that.
I think this requires attention from an expert. Deep regret, blah, blah, blah. Short notice, next time. And some kind of squiddle. I can only assume it's a signature of some kind.
If you're looking for more words in there, you're out of luck, kid.
No. I know that squiggle. I knew it. It's Hermé Pilot.
You think the great Hermé Pilot assaulted someone with a duck?
Or maybe somebody replaced him.
It makes perfect sense. He's away at a wine and cheese tasting. He couldn't make it tonight.
Short notice. He canceled at the last minute, too.
And the murderer took the note because they were hiding something?
MacGuffin did say he'd cherry-picked the best detectives.
And their carefully selected friends.
Someone wanted to protect their reputation.
No one wants to be the least best detective.
I'll bet whoever did it would be acting pretty strange right now.
Hey! I was probably top of his list.
Don't look at me. I got my invitation weeks ago. No one's going to admit they didn't get invited. Now, is it time for 11s?
My head hurts, and I want another soda pop.
Come on, guys. The window was open. Maybe the murderer got in that way.
Or smuggled the murder weapon into the room.
Exactly. And then when MacGuffin didn't hand over the note, he smothered him.
With a duck! I'm sure I heard a duck when the lights went out.
Their motive to stop MacGuffin from ruining their reputation.
Nice little story you've got there. I love story time.
Come on, guys. There's a murderer out there, and we're sitting ducks here. Sitting ducks. See what I did there?
You guys don't have anything to worry about. I don't go anywhere without my
Please tell me you've got a sandwich in there, Detective Romano.
Where did I put that thing? I'd forget my head without a cup of coffee.
That sounds like a great idea. We need your help again, detectives. There's a murderer on the loose.
Keep the finest detective minds sharp by serving drinks. And help us to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Remember, there are great prizes and a never-before-seen decoration for everyone that participates.
Help! We can't do it without you, detectives.
Ah, man. Another great episode.
Yes. So what roller coaster of technical issues.
Yeah,
We're
that as
sorry
well.
about that, but we've fixed most of them. We are not sure that all are under control, but we are going to work through them together. I'm sure we're gonna have fun. How did you like this episode, Rodrigo?
I liked quite a lot, actually. There was a lot of details already on this episode, and I thought it was very interesting how you can keep it so fresh inside the same room, like all the angles from the camera and the filming, the lighting, everything was very well made, even if you were inside one room, right? But you mentioned you had the whole hotel, but you focus in one room, right?
Yes, that was our mystery detective lounge. We dined and wined in this room, and we shot all the scenes there. But yeah, you're right. It all made looked differently. Obviously, thanks to the crew that we mentioned before.
Of
for
course.
Sure.
They were pretty good. And also, it was just left me wanting for more. So let's jump to episode 3.
Definitely. Are you happy to watch episode 3 with us?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The community really knows how to treat a seasoned detective.
Cheers to that.
Come on, people. There's a killer in the room, and they have a gun.
And a duck, and they're not afraid to use them.
No need to fear. Madame Marbles has figured it all out. I can tell you all confidently that the killer is...
It's the murderer. Cover your mouth so they can use the bird again.
Sorry. Seriously, who puts a power cord there?
For heaven's sake, I'm trying to tell you all. Romano is the murderer.
I think it's about time you hung up your magnifying glass, Marbles.
Madam Marbles, there are broken pieces of vase all around you.
It looks like someone took a shot at you.
Looks like the killer wanted to shut you up for good.
Aren't we forgetting something? I don't have my gun.
I hate to defend Gramps, but he's got a point. Did anyone even hear a gun go off?
Maybe he silenced it. They do that all the time in the movies.
Good idea, but with what?
If I was the murderer and I wanted to shoot someone and I was in a lounge and I needed to act quickly, I would use a cushion.
Evidence. Are you sure you grabbed that cushion after the shot?
Yes, I was trying to protect myself from the murderer.
Dario, let me see that cushion. Burn mark. Hole consistent with a small caliber weapon. It's recent, too.
Anything could have made that shot. A moth, a hot poker, a cigarette.
He's right. It's a burn. There's not even an exit hole.
This doesn't change the fact, though, that Old Man Romano had motive.
Old Man Romano? What is this, a Scooby-Doo mystery?
There's no point in denying it, Romano. You came here with one plan in mind. Revenge!
Yeah, you're mad at MacGuffin for asking you to fill in for Pilot.
So you filled him with feathers.
Easy, Romano.
It's a gun! It's a duck!
Jeez, you guys got picked before me. It's the other half of the note, jerks.
Oh.
I have this inner ear condition. When the lights go out,
Did you lose your balance?
Yeah.
And you grab onto the nearest person for support.
Exactly. And I knew the note in my hand looked bad, so I just thought I'd figure out which one of you did it first.
But where's your gun?
If I had to guess, I left it in my bowling bag. I was supposed to be in a tournament tonight.
Huh.
Is that the duck?
Hey, if we can get a hold of it, we can match these feathers.
Grab it!
I've heard of a murderer returning to the scene of the crime, but this is
ridiculous.
What's that?
This is pure sugar, left by the power cord. Now, who do we know who loves sugar?
I didn't. Gramps is trying to frame me.
You know what? I bet you don't even remember killing him because you were high on the sugar.
I would remember it too, but sugar does not impact my detective skills.
You're going through withdrawals. I can see it right now. It's in your eyes.
Oh, this is
Everybody,
crazy.
stop what you're doing!
Here, ducky, ducky.
Dario, get up here! I figured out who killed MacGuffin. Oh, come on, didn't you hear what I said?
I heard you, dear. We'll have to wait until after the aperitif.
Marbles is right. Reckon your community could rustle me up a cold one?
This is it, detectives. You have one last chance to help us solve this case.
Serve drinks in the detective lounge and give these guys one last boost.
And don't forget, there's an extra special, never-before-seen decoration for everyone that participates.
Wow, keep those drinks flowing.
Wow.
So what do you think about that one?
Wow.
Finally.
That episode is incredible. And like everyone is suspicious, right? Everyone can be the murderer, but April has figured it out already.
If April's not the killer here.
Well, and then she would have to have a very good subterfuge.
Just still working with us, you think? Yes.
Yeah, true. But you know, Dario, one mystery that I couldn't help but notice is that the whole room is a beautiful, ornate room in a fancy hotel. But all the lighting is connected to one power cord. What's up with that? Why there's one power cord in the middle of the room
I was afraid
that controls all the lights?
I was afraid you'd find that funny. Basically, that power cord was not in the original script.
I see.
Yes. So the original script was referencing a switch. So basically, April would just lean on a switch and switch the light off.
That
right?
makes sense. Yes, of course. Then that's more natural. A more natural way to turn off the lights of a room.
We get to the room and then we prepare to shoot the scene. The room has no switches.
It's like well, I don't know where you are from, but here in Germany, it's not uncommon to have switches that turn on the other room.
Oh,
It's a
true.
very-
I have lived in apartments
Yeah.
where we had the switches outside the room.
Especially the bathroom. It's very common here.
True. Also, the hotels usually have different kind of lighting systems,
Yeah.
so we didn't really factor in this detail. But thankfully enough, what you saw basically was a power cord of the lighting of the whole set. Basically, what Ronnie, our lighting professional that we mentioned before,
Also known as MacGuffin.
also known as MacGuffin. Gave us this power cord to show on the video and still make sense, and the show, the episode made sense. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what to do. So these are also technical difficulties here, but also on set, basically. And it's good to have this this way of also adjusting on the go, and it was really a nice moment. I saw April with the writer there with Sima. Hi Sima, big kiss to you as well.
Yeah, it's always also nice because then you could not have, for example, the sugar crumbles next to a light switch. That would be impossible, but you can put next to a cord, so you have already some suspicion on Peggy over there. So it all worked out in the end. It makes sense. It sounds like it's the, let's say, the original idea, even if you had to adapt it.
Oh, I'm glad you think like that, because it's very important that it still flows naturally. Let's see what people are saying here.
Let me know.
Lovely detectives. All right, so hi Carmen from Bucharest. Hello.
Bucharest.
Let's see. Oh, wine, drink, wink, wink. A lot of drinks emoji. There's water.
They're sending to the detectives, of course.
I see. Oh, thanks for these drinks. So, Marlene, you're asking when is the event, right? Okay. So the event, the second Mystery Lounge will be aired in a couple of weeks, right?
No,
next week.
Yes,
next
exactly.
week.
On the 21st of February.
On the 21st.
Yes.
We're going to give a couple of more details later. This is a watch party to recap the first iteration, so that you're all caught up with the detectives.
Exactly, because a lot of people haven't watched, right? It's already been 3 years there. Can you feel that? Can you feel those 3 years? You're seeing such a young Dario right now.
We're gonna look so much older on this new video.
Not really. We age like wine, of course.
I know. Yes, very, very fine wine we are.
And speaking of your participation, Dario, I couldn't help but notice that it seems like you search for the duck with more emphasis. Like you appear more times looking for the duck.
I felt like I was having like a private time with the duck. Yeah, because we shot these scenes kind of a month after, because we realized we didn't.
I see. That's why. Then you went there to film some extra scenes with your good colleague.
Yes, we bonded over a couple of more scenes together. Basically, yes, we had realized we didn't have too many scenes with the duck, so. Jacob and I met, and we shot some extra scenes. So yeah, I was puppeteering the duck behind the chair as well. So
you're doing it all then.
Yes.
That's why he was alive. It was all Dario's work.
Yes, and we're on episode 3 now. Who's ready for episode 4? Are you ready for episode 4?
I want to see who done it. Who was the person or the something?
Yeah.
Behind it. So let's go.
These sodas are great.
Yeah, hats off to the community.
Bravo! Strangest case, but the finest refreshments.
Are you ready now?
For what? Don't tell me there's canapes.
I think she's trying to do the bit where she tells us how the killer did it.
I've been racking my brain to try to figure this out.
We've been racking our brains?
Sure, but it wasn't until Romano told me about his inner ear thing.
Yeah, I can't swim without earplugs, so when I take a bath, my wife has to take them out, and then she's got to clean them off, and,
Anyway, it wasn't until then that all the pieces started to come together.
Got it! I got it! I got it!
The real question here is, who kills a man with a duck?
Someone nefarious who owns a duck.
Mobsters.
I once had a case that a man tried to turn his own grandmother insane by turning the parrot against her.
It was a rhetorical question. The answer is no one.
So you're saying the duck was acting alone?
We once had this case in our neighborhood where all the kids were convinced that this cat killed its owner. I wasn't sure before, but now.
So there was no intention of killing MacGuffin in the first place?
That makes no sense at all, dear. That would mean that all this is just a big accident.
Next thing you know, they'll be saying it was a case of mistaken identity.
But all the evidence is circumstantial. What if it's just plain old bad luck?
You know, I had a case once where the perp tried to make out it wasn't him. Then we caught him red-handed. That duck reminds me of him. Same eyes.
Romano has a point. Lest we forget Cheryl Locke's case. You know, the one with the dog.
The pug of Pentonville? Ooh, to this day, pugs give me the willies.
Come on, you guys, hear me out. MacGuffin's about to thank Romano for filling in at short notice when Peggy Lane accidentally trips on the power cable, cutting the lights.
It was an accident. Who puts a power cable there?
Romano loses his balance, grabbing the note and knocking down MacGuffin. He falls into Madame Marbles, who knocks open a window and burns a cushion.
It was a shabby-looking cushion anyway, and it didn't match anything in this room.
Enter the duck. Just as MacGuffin is about to find his feet, the duck flies into his face. Feather allergies are a rare condition, but in this case, fatal.
He probably didn't know he was allergic until it was too late.
The duck wandered away, Peggy reconnected the power cord, and here we are.
I don't buy it. Just look at that devious duck. You think you got away with it, pal, didn't you? Sorry. Just not used to a case ending like this.
Wait, so that's the mystery over? And I didn't solve it?
You can't win them all, dear. Now I think we deserve a little refreshment.
That sounds like a great idea.
Thanks to everyone who participated.
We would not have been able to solve this case without the help of our community. That's why we left a very special, never-before-seen decoration in your mailbox in your game.
Wow. So it was the duck.
It was the little birdie duck here. This has been just a small accident. Unfortunately, the duck was feeling cold outside and probably got in to get a little warmer. We don't hold it against this duck. It was an accident. How did you like this ending? How did you like April's case solving skills? Right.
I find this explanation at the ending, this trope, very satisfying. Right, like wrapping everything up and really understanding what happened, seeing all the pieces of information, putting them together. Unfortunately, it was the ducky, poor guy. I'm sure he didn't mean to do it. MacGuffin was just in his way, and unfortunately had a rare condition that fortunately April knew about. She's very very wise about medicine in general.
Absolutely. The bird, the duck, the ducky duck. We took him for a small retreat in Mr. Talbot's aviary.
I see.
And then after a while, started behaving okay. And now we just love this little duckling. But who do you think did it this time? The next one?
I don't know. Is the duck back? I don't trust him completely.
What do you think, detective? Do you think that the duck did it again, or someone else this time did it?
Dun, dun, dun. Well, we'll find out next week on the 21st. And thank you so much for watching all these videos together. I hope you, if you haven't watched it before, that you enjoyed it. So now you know all the characters, so you're ready for season 2. And if you had watched before, it's been a while, so it's always nice to watch again, right? Especially with friends and with everyone in the chat, conversating. I see a lot of people sending messages. I noticed you guys were sending the drinks as well, so that was super fun. And be ready, because next week there's new stuff coming up, a new contest, and you can participate as well. So be ready to read all about it on our social media and also on the videos themselves when we post them on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, we are going to have, as I said before, with captions on many languages. So even if you don't understand English, it's going to be fine. Right?
Yes.
You're going to be able to read it, and have fun together. And also, one last thing, of course, we are going to have a special giveaway for the people that watch this event, right? We're not going to post it today, but be ready for next week. I'm going to post on the community tab here on YouTube. So please subscribe so you can receive the notification. We are going to receive a notification from the June's Journey YouTube channel, and we're going to have a special prize for you over there. Just as like a thank you gift for being here with us today.
I'm going to. Can I subscribe now?
Yes, you can subscribe right now and leave a like, of course.
All right. I'll do it now. Let's do it all together right now. Subscribe now. Let's do it.
And then, of course, you're going to receive the notification of the new videos coming up. So you're going to be the first one to watch Mystery Lounge 2.
Do we have a
Best Served Gold?
Best served gold?
Yes.
Okay. I can see very, very nice things happening.
It was a lot of fun. We filmed this actually last year. We were together. It was a wonderful building. Like it was a hunting lodge, but a very fancy hunting lodge. So it's going to look wonderful. And everybody's looking their best as well.
Yeah, we are. We are very, very. It was a beautiful experience. We bonded a lot. It was kind of a chilly outside shooting, so you can really see us, like method acting there. Yes.
Always giving the best.
Talking about method acting, I didn't touch upon this, but I wanted to say hello to Anissa, our lovely colleague Anissa, that portrayed Peggy Lane, and talk about method acting. Anissa was never out of character.
Oh,
she
wow.
was basically always acting like Peggy. I mean, you would just see her blowing bubbles into her drinks or touching her hair, even when she wasn't on camera. I loved it, just going from one side to the other of the room, quacking, quack, quack, quack. All the time. She was really on character 24/7. Really, it was an amazing thing.
Yeah, it was wonderful working with them. I also noticed that Cyrus was in the chat. So hello, Cyrus.
Cyrus, our detective Romano. Big hugs, and I can't wait to see the new episodes starring you and starring all of us. I've been in them, but I rewatch them very, very happily. How about you, detectives? Are you thrilled and excited for this upcoming new series?
I for sure am. And I actually have one last surprise.
You do?
Yes, for everyone, for the detectives, for people watching. I have in my hands a trailer.
For the second?
Yes, I do have a trailer for Mystery Lounge 2, so let's watch it.
I like myself some trailer. Let's watch it. And
that's how we say goodbye. Thank you very much for being here with us tonight, or today, or this morning, because I noticed people from all over the world, right, on different time zones. So thank you very much. And let's enjoy the trailer together. And after that, see you next week with the season 2.
Yeah, and enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
If I could have your attention, please.
Is there a dead body full of feathers behind the bar?
No.
You have a twin.
No. What I am trying to tell you is I have in my possession the Starbucksiest Starbucks that ever Starbucks. It's...
Hold on a second. What's that envelope?
Dear members of the Detective Lounge, I have in my possession the 10-star box.
If you want to see it again, bring 1,000 gold bars to the Detective Lounge at midnight tonight.
P.S. I also have Madame Marbles.
Sincerely, Matilda Fowl?
Why would someone take the 10-star box?
Or Madame Marbles?
Or Madame Marbles?
By Jack's beard.